Regardless of how many 350 V2s you actually have in your collection, this is one that everyone is going to be excited for. We'll be taking a look at the cleanest Yeezy 350 to ever release, and that is of course the upcoming Yeezy Boost 350 V2 in the Pure Oat colorway. Now when it comes to a release date, we have no idea when this sneaker is actually going to release worldwide. They're rumored to potentially drop sometime in spring 2022, but further updates on release info will be coming soon. Be sure to subscribe here at Sneaker Huddle to always stay in the loop on release information. But in today's video, more specifically, we'll be breaking down Kanye West's very first recycled Yeezy. Now, starting off with the box on the upcoming Pure Oat colorway, this is actually called the Triple Bone colorway. And I'm not 100% sure if the internet has titled this the Pure Oat Yeezy, or if Yeezy will release this as the Pure Oat colorway, or will it be the Triple Bone? But according to the box, it's the Bone colorway. Now, the most noticeable detail about this 350 V2 is that it's very reminiscent to the original cream colorway. And when it comes to an all-white Yeezy, this is the closest thing that we've received since Kanye West and Adidas has went with a translucent stripe. And I have to say that I think this is one of the cleanest Yeezys that we've probably ever received. And when these finally have a confirmed release date, they're going to be a major problem. Starting with the upper of this sneaker, it does come equipped with the classic prime knit upper in the famous Bone colorway. And the thing that stands out from this Yeezy from all the others is this upper is made with recycled materials. And this is part of Kanye West and Adidas' mission to end plastic waste. And as we receive more release details, once we get closer to this release, it'll be very interesting to see how much of the recycled material is actually into this prime knit upper. Moving up this sneaker, it does come with the regular outer seam going right up the middle on the left and the right sneaker. And on top are bone laces. And as we continue to refer to this sneaker as being the Bone colorway, because like stated previously, it is the Bone, the Triple Bone colorway, it's more so depending on the light. And I'll go ahead and talk about the natural light shot here. I'll put it up on the screen, and you can tell here from the on-foot pic, it looks a very pure white. But if you do have studio light sitting next to a white background, this midsole kind of has green undertone to it. So depending on the light, these sneakers can change, but from the eye and pretty much what you can see there, it looks pretty pure and it's a pretty white sneaker. But depending on if you have a very white light that is shining on these sneakers, they could have a slight green undertone to them. But from the eye, this looks more so kind of like a white creamy sneaker, and I absolutely love it. And moving to the side, it comes equipped with a semi-translucent stripe going all the way on the outer part of the right and left sneaker. And now moving to the heel tab, and if you're subscribed to the channel, you know that I absolutely love when Adidas and Yeezy put the heel tab on the 350 V2. It's personally my favorite way to pick up a Yeezy, and most of the Yeezys that are within my collection do have a pull tab on them. I just think that it's the finishing touch. Comment down below if you love the pull tab or if you prefer it without it. But of course, we do receive a Bone pull tab on the heel of the sneaker. And this recycled material, when you feel it and you touch it, what's very surprising is that this material, whatever the recycled material is, it is extremely buttery and extra soft, which is very surprising. And the reason why I say it's very surprising is the fact that it is partially of recycled material. Now, once again, we don't know how much of the percentage of recycled material has went into these sneakers, but whatever it is, they got it exactly right. Now moving to the semi-translucent ribbed midsole that comes on the Yeezy 350 V2. It is a semi-translucent, and it does, like stated previously, does have that slight green undertone to it. And of course, like all Yeezys, they do come stacked up with the famous Boost cushioning system. Now moving inside these sneakers, the one detail that is different from Yeezys of the past is of course these insoles come with a brand new Yeezy and adidas marking on the right insole, and moving to the left insole, a hint and a nod to the recycled material that goes into the prime knit upper, you get Yeezy and a globe. Now, if you're a fan of the Yeezy 350, you're well aware that sizing can vary even for 350s, because most of the time I go anywhere from a 10.5 to an 11.5 depending on what the Yeezy is and depending on how they decide to make it. But I can confirm the sizing for this model is more true to size. And to explain, to go more in detail, for the belugas, I personally found those to fit very, very tight. So I had to go all the way up to an 11.5. Whereas on some of the other 350s in the past, such as the Earth colorway, I did go with a size 11, which is normally half a size up from my normal size. And this one does fit just like that Earth colorway. Just for reference, I went with a size 11 and this one fits perfect. I went with 11.5 for the belugas because I found those to be extremely tight. And then also the same thing for like my breads. The bread colorway, I went with a size 11.5, whereas with the Earth, the light colorways, I went down to a size 11 because I find that model, the way that they make it with the translucent stripe, for some reason, the cut and sew operation, the manufacturing process, they seem to come out a little bigger. So if that did confuse you any, you definitely should be good going half a size up from your normal size. Now these Yeezy 350 V2s are rumored to drop sometime in spring 2022, and whenever they make their way to Yeezy supply and various adidas retailers, they're going to be an absolute problem. I would just go ahead and say that this will be probably, I think, comment down below if you feel differently, but I think this is going to be the most hyped, most sought after Yeezy of the entire year. Because it's been so long since we received a neutral Yeezy like this one, and I think people have been waiting on this one for a very long time. I think that sneakerheads are going to go crazy over this colorway. So let us know down below in the comments, how do you feel about this colorway? Is it a cop, a drop? We would love to hear your thoughts and opinions down below in the comments. And if you haven't checked out any of the other reviews that we have done on the channel, the Air Jordan 3 Cardinal Red that drops in February, the Air Jordan 6 UNC that drops in March. We also have looks at the upcoming Travis Scott Air Max 1 and also the Union Nike Dunks that are going to be dropping sometime this upcoming summer. So if you love early looks at upcoming sneakers, you found the right place. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, enable post notifications. God bless each and every one of you, and have a great day.